Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 9. This week we are covering module 9 and tackling chapter 9 in our textbook. But before I go over the module overview for this week, I wanted to make sure that everyone is under the understanding of it's really important for you to look or watch, I should say, these videos that I address each week for the modules. And when I ask you to watch a video and prep before we meet on our Zooms, it's very important you do so because all of it is very strategically planned for you to have a great foundation in learning in this class. Again, if you have any questions at all, you always email me and I will get back to you very promptly. And if you require a Zoom meeting for further discussion of anything that you would like to talk about, please let me know and I will set that up. I am available for you to discuss whatever issues that we're having within the modules, or the observations, or any of the assignments. Okay, I want to make sure that you all are aware of that. So let's go ahead and jump into the instructions for Module 9. So this week, the readings are going to cover the rationale of standards, relationship between standards, and standardized testing. It's going to talk about the connection between play and cognitive development of mathematics, science, engineering, and technology. Also mathematics as its role in early childhood curriculum. Various realms of different science learning as well, and then technology and engineering can be integrated into all areas of early childhood development and curriculum. So this chapter is going to give you some more examples and strategies of how to do that. And then, of course, assessments and educational programs of individuals with exceptionalities. So it's going to allow you to understand how to teach all children in regards to these areas. The SLOs we cover, we're covering all 3 of our SLOs this week. And then to be successful, you want to make sure to, again, watch this video. You want to read chapter 9 after you go over all these different opportunities that you want to be looking for, right? And then please watch the embedded videos and go over the PowerPoints prior to taking your quiz. Your quiz is due by Friday, the 8th of April. I can't believe we're already in April. April 8th by 11:59, and as usual, you will have 2 attempts and the computer automatically takes your highest attempt. This week, the discussion board is screen time. So we'll go back to that in a moment, the actual instructions for the screen time. The original thread is due by Wednesday the 6th, and 2 peer posts by the 8th of April, which is Friday, and you have until 11:59. Again, your original must be received by the 6th. I think most of you are doing that, so thank you for being prompt with that in order to receive any credit at all for the discussions that your original needs to be done by Wednesday. And then each post must be submitted on different days for full credit. Okay, again, if you submit on Wednesday and Thursday, that's 2 different days. You want to make sure all 3, so the original is on one day and both peer posts are on a different day. And I think most of you have gotten hang of that as well. So again, thank you for following the instructions. Your peer review is due for observation 2 on Wednesday the 6th. It's worth 10 points. And in a moment, I'm going to go over an example for you. And then, of course, you're going to continue working on your observation number 2, which is due by April 16th. So you want to keep in mind, well, let's first go ahead and go back to the discussion, and then we'll talk about the peer. So the peer review. So your discussion board is talking about screen time, which is, especially with the pandemic, it's very important for all of us to understand there's limits on screen time, right? So what I want you to address this week is, what is your opinion? What is your personal opinion about the amount of time young children should spend on screen time? And then defend your answer with research. Screen time includes iPads, computers, television. So there's a limited time that children, young children especially, should be watching these type of apparatuses. So tell me, what is your opinion about it? And then I want you to defend your opinion by research. So you're going to quote something, you're going to list your information where you found it. It should be a reputable, APA formatted, reputable research in there. And that is your discussion this week. And then for the peer review, before I jump into that, I want to make sure that you obviously are utilizing the rubric for your number 2 rubric for the observation. You're going to comment on the content. So basically, comments must include specific suggestions in print structure and order. Your comments should praise specific strengths of observation as well as constructively addressing any weaknesses with alternatives that might be considered. So here's an example I want to share with you. Again, if you don't have room at the top, you can handwrite your notes if you want and then submit a picture of it. But again, you are going to complete this on your peer. And then on this particular one, you see final grading. Again, you do not have to put any points. You are not grading this. This is not what this is about. Your peer review is just helping your peer and having another set of eyes look at the observation. But in order for you to receive full credit, you want to make notes on each section. If you're missing some sections and not responding to the work, you won't get full credit. So as you see here, section 1, the transcript in this draft is incomplete. However, the sections covered are detailed, clear, and easy to follow. Section 2, the examples provided in each category offer a rich description of the child's language development. It was a delight to read about language in the role play and the parts of speech. Fun examples. All but one category, ELD, is sparse, but this is because the English in this child's is English in the first. English is a first language for this particular child. Section 3, well-written description of the activity. Section 4, this is still missing some components under the substrand, but otherwise appears to be great progress. Section 5, the reflection is unfinished. Overall, this observation is excellent despite the missing parts. It was an early draft. I expect it will be great when it's completed. There's no grammatical errors and it flows nicely from section to section. One major or minor, I should say, change I would make is the APA format use references instead of citations. And also do not forget to turn in any original handwritten notes where necessary. So that is a great, it's very it's right to the point, it's short, it's concise, and that's kind of what I'm looking for as write-up. So now you have those examples to utilize as well. Let's go back. And that is it for this week. Again, if you have any questions on the format of your peer review, or if you have any questions, more detailed questions in regards to your observation, please let me know and I will get with you. If you require additional, additional Zoom, I am willing to meet with you. I'm willing and able and want to meet with you. I want you to be successful in this class. I want you to take away these major points and actually utilize them within a classroom setting. So please let me know that I'm here for you. Again, the recording of going over the observation is embedded in the module that we went over it with, which is module 7. So that link is in there for you if you want to use that as a resource. It's a wonderful resource as well. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know. Take care and have a wonderful week, and I will see you all soon.